fellow humans and others if you're watching. Okay, in this episode, it's going to be episode 2 of our Epic Transport Hub and Entertainment District build. Cat's already bugging me. Okay. That view, there we go. Okay, so in today's episode, we are going to extend our train tracks out through here first. And then we are going to do something pretty major as far as landscaping goes. And that's level off this entire big hill here. And we're going to build our entertainment and office district up here. Have a nice big park in the middle. And do some residential down this end. Now, before I do that, I will be bringing through another 1 or 2 roads. Coming across from here over to this area. And possibly from somewhere around here straight into here. And would I be able to do another one out here? Yeah, I think I can bring this one straight over in right beside Maple Leaf Gardens here. Okay, so let's get started by dezoning this little area here. Pause the game while I'm doing this. Can take out our safety fences. Come down here. Zone all of that. Okay, now we'll probably, well, not probably, I'll have to rebuild this road. Okay, so let's go to our trains. Now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so we're gonna it is trains, right? That's Metro. That's the one. Okay, that's better. Works better when you have the right thing selected. Okay, so let's pull that out to there. And these ones right beside it, I will merge them all into one. And do the same on this one. Okay, and that doesn't work, because if you scroll in, take a look, you can see that this is not connected, and neither are these two. So I need to do a little bit of finagling here. Okay, so they're all hooked up. Now we need to straighten this out so that it makes a little more sense. And there you see the connection just connected when I moved that over a bit. Okay, that looks pretty good, I think. Okay, so regular mode. Yeah, that first one is going off here. The second one is going around over into this neck of the woods. Now, why did I elevate that, you may ask? Well, that is so. Okay, let's bring that back down to ground. Grab my picker. Pick that. and normal, so that I can bring a road out underneath here. Okay, so that means that our buses still have a way to get around there. You can see that's where the road was. So let's let that run for a second so it can reorient itself. Okay, there we go. They're all set. Okay, so that's everything down there that I wanted to do. We're going to be bringing a couple of roads through underground. Okay, so that's all of our tunnels connected. Okay, so I've got 4 ways coming across over to here. Make things much easier for people to get across and trucks and things. Now I just need to fix up our train lines here. Yeah, one other thing that I noticed was this coming in here. It comes up onto a bridge, then goes down off the bridge, and there's really no reason for it. That should make a little more sense. Now just turn the buses around. And considering how busy that is with buses, I think we are going to upgrade that to a bus road. You know what? This is really kind of ugly. That's better. Okay. That's pretty good. Now, since there's no parking along there, I'm going to have to add a whole bunch for this area. Let's put in a pedestrian bridge here. Okay, that reestablishes our foot connection going along the back over there. Okay, so that's the easy part done. Now it comes to the fun part. So we are going to be leveling our terrain to this height here. There's going to be a whole bunch of this going on. Okay, that's what I was afraid of. Our underground road is going up quite a bit. I just wanted it to go straight through. Okay, perfect. Now let's just check the other ones. Okay, that's a little more reasonable. Okay, so I've got all my tunnels flattened now instead of going up in the middle. Make things much easier for the drivers. So let's continue on with our massive landscaping project. Okay, so that's our landscaping done. Got this all nice and flat now. Now, for the most part, there's still a bit of a ridge in there. But it's not a massive hill like it was before, and I can still see a few spots here that need leveling out. Okay, a couple little bumps every here and there shouldn't pose too much of a problem. Okay, that done. Let's put our road network in. Let's just go with dirt road. Okay, so that's our ring road going all the way around. There were a few points where I got a little bit closer to the edge than I wanted to. But that will make for a nice little walkway right along the edge of the hill. Look out over at the train tracks and this little area down here. Now we need to divide this up. I'm wanting to put a nice big park right in the middle here. So let's put that district in. Now I just want to put a road in so that I know where the edge of this is. Okay, so anything in there is our new park zone. Okay, now the fun begins. How are we going to get traffic from down here up here? Okay, just planned out our roads here. Once again, let's go back to our dirt road. This is just for planning purposes right now. Okay, freeform. I have my snap-ons on. Okay, let's see how steep of a hill that is. Well, it's not too bad, but it can be better. So let's go into our slope tool. Yeah, it's just a little bit too steep down there in the middle. And 5.2, it's still a bit steep, but I can accept it. Okay, let's bring our next one out. Yeah, somewhere's around here. Actually, let's just continue this road on. They're actually using it. Don't know where they're going. Right back down into the subdivision there. Okay, let's set our slope. From there all the way down to, yeah, let's go right down to here. Okay, 4%, still not the greatest, but it'll do. Now I need to bring roads out from this side now. I'm going to have to pull them off of here. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, but I don't want to jinx it, baby. Let's not get ahead of my time. Oh, but I don't want to miss you, baby. So I stand up and speak just my mind. Okay, so I'm wasting too much time playing with the train around here. Let's just turn that off and take a look at how it looks. There's a bit of a ridge going through here. It's really not that bad. Okay, this is going to be our entertainment and, well, commercial and industrial areas mainly. We are going to get rid of all these trees to start with. Bring our size up quite a bit. Right click. And just sweep over. That's one thing I was wondering about. I don't know if I mentioned it before, but nobody that I was watching mentioned that you right click to get rid of trees and left click to put them in. Yeah, we don't need to fill in every area with zoning. Okay, but let's see. In the middle here, I want a nice big roundabout type thing. Okay, that doesn't look straight, but I know it is. I'm going to leave the bracing in there for now. So I can go in there. I can see there's a little kink in there that made it not quite straight. That was straight. Okay, so let's come off of there. Okay, there we go. We have 45-degree roads coming off, except for this one here, which is 44.9, which is close enough for mustard. Okay, so let's just bring these all the way over. There we go. One's almost in the right spot, so let's back that off just a touch. Okay, there we are. Let's reconnect this guy. Let's just bring him straight in there. Let's give him a little bit of a bend. Okay, there we go. Okay, now I'm just going to fill in with basic grid work. Okay, so there was, it's not a basic grid pattern, but it is all sharp angles. And I have one or two 5-way intersections. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's change that into a roundabout right off the bat. Let's come down to 3-lane road. Yeah, that's about the right size for that. Ooh, bit of tearing. Okay, let's see what we can do about that. Okay, that seems to have sorted that out a little bit. So there's no tearing there at least. Come up into here and get this set up properly. Control Shift. Yeah, that should be all set and good. Okay, dedicated turning lanes all the way around. Okay, that's that part set. Let's let that run again. Now we need to figure out which roads are going to be our main ones. Okay, let's get rid of that. And this is going to be a park in the middle as well. Okay, that's our Central Park. Cypress Park, that works. Okay, our main roads coming in are going to be this one right here. So let's upgrade that. 4-lane with decorative trees, why not? Accidentally upgraded one segment there that I didn't want to. Okay, so let's upgrade the rest of this, and yeah, I'll do that off camera. So when I'm done that, I'll be back. Okay, so I got all the roads upgraded. I just put water in underneath. Now we need to figure out what we're going to put where. Okay, and it looks like I need a little bit of slope control. No, that was just a shadow that was going on there. That's fine, that's fine. Slopes are good. Okay, since this is going to be a commercial office and entertainment area, we are going to come under here. And those are going to go in our main park over here in Amity Gardens. So I'm going to be looking for sports parks. I may actually take a few minutes and download an asset or two. Okay, here we go. We have our stadium. And that can be plunked in right close to this area down here. I'll have to add in some parks, or some paths, I should say, coming up here. And I'll need power up there. They've got power right here. Okay, let's wait a little bit on that. Okay, going to want lots of parking right across the street. And we want people to be able to get across, so it's right in the middle there. That's perfect. Change that to crossing. Okay, so that's that area. Let's add something else in there. Theater of Wonders, that sounds good. Theater of Wonders in there. And add a little bit of parking. Go with the big one. That can be used for both. Both of these can be used for the stadium and the theater. I'll tell you what, instead of that, why don't we just grab something from Rico, high-density commercial, something nice and tall. Okay, that takes care of all of our electricity needs for the time being. Okay, let's see what we have. Come down to here. That is the Opera House. What else have we got? Whoa, that thing is huge. Yeah, okay. That's something that looks a little bit weird. Kind of suits my style. Okay, let's just smooth that out a bit. Okay, so let's do a little bit of Rico plopping for our commercial and offices over here, I think. Commercial on this side and offices up on this side. Or change that again. Commercial down this half, offices down this half. Yeah, that sounds good. Okay, back inside. Okay, so I've got the start of metro network going up here. Now I'm going to have to branch off and bring that down to wherever that goes. Underground and see where our metro lines are. One loop going up here. Suppose I can bring it off of here, connect in up here, and off of here and connect in over on this side. Okay, so I'll do that and I will be back in just a second. Okay, so finally, after much fiddling around, I have this connection in here. It's still a little bit janky. Some might say it's very janky. But with the tools that I have, that's about as good as I can get. Just let me try one more thing here. Controller, let's try this. Slope. Okay, it already did that. Okay, that's wonderful. Turn that off. That looks much better. Okay, so let's try that same thing on that node. Yes. Yeah, that's much better. It's still very steep down here, but I can live with it. Yeah, it flattens out quite a bit here. Let's try that same trick here. Okay, well, that's better anyway. Okay, so why don't we put a line in? Okay, let's just do a quick shuttle run from there to there, back. From there to there and back. Okay, so we should be seeing trains on this line pretty soon. There we are. Okay, these curves just don't look good. Okay, so we sorted out the metro line a bit here. Okay, just need to do this one over here. There we go, much better. And yes, it is clearing the road by considerable margin. Okay. So let's get this guy powered up. And turn that back on. And I believe I had offices going in over here. And how about we put a plaza in right across the street? Okay, and sure, I'll put a crossing in there as well. Okay, let's continue on with our office build here. Okay, so I think I've got enough plot stuff in there. Now I will fill this in with just our regular zonable stuff. Oh, and before I forget, I don't have any services in here yet. Okay, this would be a good spot for a proper size hospital. Childcare and elder care won't fit into that area, but a library would. Okay, back to zoning, our commercial area. I've got to put another one in. Okay, I'm not going to put anything in behind the train station here. I'm going to have a path or something coming across, if I can squeeze it in. Okay, and how about that? We have some high demand for residential. That's kind of surprising. Okay, so what do we need to get up to our next level? Is 48. Okay, we're 5,000 away. Okay, so let's build up this area. Okay, I'll just do all of this offline, just to make the video a little bit more reasonable. Okay, so here we are about 2.5 hours later. This was not the only thing that I was working on, was this residential area, which, as you can see, I have not... Sorry, my microphone is doing funny things on me here. There we go. Okay, so the residential district has not been filled in. That's because I've had major traffic issues. Like I was down to 28% at one point. So there's just a few things that I've done. Like I put this roundabout in over here. Now a timed traffic light here. There was somewhere down, I think, this intersection. Yep. Jumped on me there. There we are. Yeah, I think it was that intersection that I put a time traffic light on. But I might have had one on here already. And that's pretty much it. So it's gone from about 28% up to 67%. But most of that is on our highway over here. So I'll come out of that. And if we follow this highway, you can see that it is backed up all the way to the edge of the map. Oh, it's clearing up a bit. So it was backed up all the way to the edge of the map. So it's getting better. And that was all coming in here. And if we take a look at where people were going, most of that was coming up into our new commercial area, which is kind of surprising. But the routes they were taking, turn that off, coming in through the roundabout, then they're going through here and up there. They're coming in through here, following this little loop, and then going back up there. So it's kind of strange. Now, I would like to bring another slip road off of here, which would certainly help. But of course, I need to open up that tile, and I'm nowhere near that yet. Yeah, 48,000, so I've still got 4,500 to go. So all these abandoned buildings, they're no goods to sell because trucks couldn't get there. There's problems with no one collecting dead people. see things like that all over the city right now. So this one was no one collected dead people. There was no one collected garbage as well. Nobody was buying their products. Okay, and these ones here. The fire trucks couldn't get to them, so they burned to the ground, and they won't regenerate like the other ones will unless you actually clear them out. So yeah, it was all over the entire city that I had things like that, so people are starting to come back in. Okay, but I think that we are going to call it there. Oh yes, I did complete the metro line, the above ground metro line going all the way around. And I cut this off because I wanted to have a view coming out over here. And I probably should cut this back here, but I've got that station up there. And this bit of track was a bit of a pain. Was it this one? No, it was the other one. Yeah, this one. I had the trains getting stuck here because I had this initial loop coming off way too close to the station, so there wasn't enough room for a full train to get out. Okay, excuse me. Like I said, I've been at this for about 4.5 hours now. So I didn't get quite as much done as I wanted because I ran into a few problems. Notably the traffic. Let's take a quick look at that again. Up to 70%, so we're getting there. Let's see where it's backed up to now. Okay, it's definitely getting closer. Okay, so for the next episode, we are going to keep it pretty simple. We're going to fill in a residential area over here and build our massive city park. That's going to be it. And I'll probably fill in Cypress Park over here. Yeah, no detailing today, so I'll leave that for next week. I may even add in a few more buildings along here. Or is that zoned? Yeah, that's zoned already. There's just no demand for it. It's all demand for residential. If I fill that in right now, then our traffic is going to back up again. Okay, so if you like what you've seen so far, then leave a like and a thumbs up and all that fun stuff. Leave a comment down below. Questions, comments, suggestions, they're all welcome. Other than that, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.